Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or whatever time it may be at your place. Here we are with Car Dealer Simulator on this Friday evening. Hopefully we can have some fun, both with the game, but mostly with all of you in chat. Just have a nice time and have a nice talk and stuff like that. Of course, get a few jokes in probably when Cooper arrives. How are you all doing today? I hope all is well. And of course, a warm welcome to Kevbot, Jamming Mike, Fire Lion, Roadhog, Volodymyr, Agudo, and anybody that I might have missed already or that is lurking, Roadhog, and I think I got everyone. So nice that you're all here. Let's hope we can have some fun. We are going to start a brand new game so that I can really showcase the game to you. There will be a little bit of a tutorial, not too much, and then we can get going. So let's just hit new game. We'll do an empty one, which will be the third one. So we have to remember the third one is what we're going to do. We have to remember that for the if we want to do another stream. And yes, this is Car Dealer Simulator. So judging by the name, this is not... You're not playing as car mechanic all the time. You run a dealership. So yes, there will be some mechanical stuff. Yes, there will be some cleaning stuff and all that kind of stuff. But it will be more than just doing car refills. Let's listen to the guy.
Hey kid, Little Sam here. Are you on your way to the shop? We don't have time to waste. Let me know when you arrive. The client's already waiting.
Alright, there we are. Well, we get some instruction from Little Sam. We get this tutorial. I don't know how to turn it off. Apparently it can't be. You just need the WASD keys to steer the car. Now this is our car. I'm apparently sitting in it. And this is where we get started. We have a fuel, we have... so we have to get some gas every now and then and stuff like that. But for now, let's just go to our little shop. Luckily, we have a mini-map, kind of GTA style, where we can see where we have to go. There's no route plan, so we have to do that ourselves. By the way, let me know if the audio levels check out, or that maybe the engine is a little bit too loud or stuff like that. Then we have to deal with that. Try to set it up, but it can always be a little bit off. Here we are at our car dealership. Listen to the guy.
Way too long. Good thing you're here. I had to step out and take care of something, but I've got your first job. I found an amazing deal. The client's already on board, so everything's set. See that towing trailer in the yard? Grab it and go pick up that piece of mechanical beauty. You know the deal. It's a chunk of junk. But if you fix it right, we'll pull some cash out of it. Don't waste time. Get moving.
Well, before we get moving, I will just show you the place. So this is the car dealership that we took over. Seems like a typical American building. And we have a parking lot here where we can put out the cars that we are trying to sell. But this is not all. Let's just get in here. We see the American flag. This is apparently the office. So this piece of junk is our office. We have a computer to work on. And we have some rooms here. So let's see if we go in here. I think this is an old storage room. We can't interact with any of the stuff here yet, but this will get nicer and nicer every time. We also have a place, well, I don't know, maybe they can use this in murder scenes in horror movies or something, but I would not go in there. This is our relaxing room where we can actually sleep on the couch. We're not going to sleep right now, but, well, you know, this is our relaxing room. And then out here, we have the back side where we have a car wash right here. We have a mechanic's room right here where we can do some mechanical stuff. And later on, when we can upgrade the place, we can make it bigger and bigger and bigger. But this is the place that we start off with a very dirty car. So, alright, we have to go and pick up this trolley. Make sure that we, yes, I know. Or a dolly, as it's apparently called. We have to hook this up. So let's align and then hit the button. There we go.
Nice job, kid. Listen, the deal with this client is all set. Now we just need to pick up the car. But before you head out, drive over to the station and fuel up your ride. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, you won't be much use to anyone.
Well, that's true. So we now have to get some gas and then we can continue. And well, luckily we don't have to do anything with this place at the moment. When we do upgrades, it will start to look better. So we don't have to do any cleaning. I think that could be a nice addition to the game, though, if they add that, so that you have to do like a little bit of sweeping and stuff. So you can make the place look a little bit nicer. Whoopsie. Sorry, sir. Luckily, there's no police and stuff, so we don't have to worry about it. But what we do have to worry about is actually getting gas. So we're now here at the gas station. Going to pull up to one of the pumps, and then we're going to fill up this horrible beauty. Yes, I know. Come on. Get out. There we are. Let's get out. Let's pick up this one. Open up the cap. And put it in. Now, luckily, we don't have to hold the button. We can put it on autofill. There we go. Ooh, $29 for a little bit of gas. Oh well, let's take it off. Put it in there. Let's close the cap, of course. And now we are going to pick up that beauty. Our own car is a mess, though, so we have to do something about that soon, I think. But let's just pick up the car that we got a deal for. You can see in the top left corner we have 1 reputation, and it is day 1 on Monday. We have $470. So time is ticking, but it's not going that fast. So we can do quite a bit of work in a day. And we can even work through the night if we want to. There just won't be any customers. And right here we have the car that we have to pick up. And here comes the... oh, get rid of this. Here comes the hard part. We now have to align the trolley. One of the things we have to do is put out the extenders, which I'm doing right now. Now you get to see my horrible driving skills. Alright, there we go. If you get it close enough, it will hook on anyway. There we go. Come on. Yes, there we are. Alright, let's now leave this place and head back home. We've picked up our first car. We can turn this into a beauty. Or a beast, I don't know. Good evening, Ara. Nice to see you. $29 for 40 liters of fuel. Wish that was here. Yeah. Well, I believe fuel is quite a bit cheaper in America anyways. I don't know if these are actual prices they have right now. But yeah, I would love that. We could have that here. Not that I drive a car often, but...
Did you pick up that beauty? Listen, don't worry about the mechanics, but make sure you clean it up with the pressure washer and snap a few good pics. Remember, if it's going to sell, it needs to shine.
Okay, so here we have the car. If we want to drop it off, we just hit the X button. It will release. We can then move our truck out of the way. And then we can put this into place. This is a drivable car. We can also get non-drivable cars. Then we have to fix them up before we can actually drive them. But this one we can drive. We now have to put it in the right spot here. Now it's green, so this is the right spot. And then we are going to do some pressure washing. Now look at how dirty this is. This is like, I don't know. It's amazing. But here we have a pressure washer. So let's apply some foam. You can see on the left, prepare the car for sale. We have to apply foam. So we're going to try and wash this baby. And then you can see the bar filling up. And as soon as it's completely filled up, we can go to the next step. And of course, usually there's multiple steps that we have to take. And the more advanced our station gets, the more steps we have to take. So here we go, trying to soak it in. I mean, I guess cars don't mind if you do this on the street, but... oh well, let's not get into that. Hey, Body Shot, nice to see you. Good morning to you. Have a lovely Saturday. How are you two doing today? Alright, it's done. We now have to rinse it off with water. Get it really clean. There we go. Let's just rinse it off. I'd like to do a proper job, of course. And to do this with a little bit of Dutch efficiency. So not just going around like this. That's not working out. You just do it nice and slow and steady. And clean up this little car. Just opened my eyes. Well, guess you're happy that I don't have a webcam then, because that will be the thing to wake up. But that won't be nice. It'll be like you're still in a nightmare. But happy to have you. How are you? Hope you had a good sleep. Alright, car is done. Move the car. Alright, we'll move the car. There we go. We are in the car now. We have to drive it into the parking lot. Ooh, it drives very smoothly. That's nice. There. Oh, yes, I know. I know. Oh, man, I hate all these tutorials, and there's no way to shut them off. Here we are in the right spot. Now we have to take pictures in order to put up an ad so that we can sell it. Now you can see there are 7 points that need to be on the picture. If we do this one, we will get 4 points straight and 3 won't be in. So we are almost there. You can post 3 pictures later on when you put up a car for auction, for sale, but with 2 pictures we can do all the points. So why bother with making 3? And now we get into our office and we're going to put up the car for sales. Here we go. As you can see, there's a lot of options. The mail, the car shop, upgrades, the bank, the employees, vehicles, and tutorials. We are going to the car shop, where you can either buy cars from others or set up an own advertisement. And we're going to sell our Apex Motors Vanguard, in this case grey. We'll upload the pictures. That will be very important. This is a 66% technical condition. He is drivable. Visual condition. Excellent. We made it very beautiful. And here we can see its value now, 7,000. And you can see how likely it is that a customer will buy it. Let's say we put this up to a sales price of 10,000. You see there's a very small chance that a customer will buy it. So we have to play a bit with the price to see where the sweet spot is. This is doing a bit too much. I think 8,000 halfway in might do the trick. But just to make sure that we're going to sell it, I'm going to put it up at 7,750. We can see there's a little added value because we took the photos and because we have it washed. So it's very important to do that. And now we are going to post our advertisement. It is now posted. Now we have to open up our company. And we can do that by flipping this sign. We are now open. And now the objective is to sell this great car. Now people will be walking by. And they should be arriving at some point. And then they will come in and start to buy our cars. At least they will make you offers and you have to negotiate. And then at some point they might buy a car. Now there's somebody coming in on the right side of the street. This one's on the wrong side of the street. So this one probably won't visit us. But hopefully he does. I'm going to prepare the truck already. So what I'm going to do... Let's lose the dolly. So, when I started playing this game a couple of days ago, I was like, the first thing I had to do is wash my own car. I don't know why, but I think if you're in the car dealing business, you should pay attention to your own car. And if you come up with a horrible looking car like this one, all filthy and stuff, how can I take you seriously as a car buyer? I had that once with a cleaning company that I saw. And their van was just so gross and dirty. So I talked to the guy that came out of it and asked him why his van was so dirty while he was in the cleaning business and what message would that send to people. He got kind of pissed that I had the guts to talk to him about that. But I was like, well, you know, if I ever own a company that does cleaning, then I'll have a very clean van. And now that we are in the car business, I have to make sure my own car looks proper. So that's what I'm doing right now. I want this car to look proper. I don't know. It's just a feeling that I have that should happen. We need to have a proper car. But apparently that is not how everybody in different businesses think. For me, that is how it works. Alright, let's rinse it off. And then at least we have a clean car. It will be rusty. But at least we'll have a clean car. And as soon as we can, we'll get the rust off too, but we're not there yet in the game. So that has to wait a bit. If you want a clean car, they'll tell you to seek idiots in the mirror. Well, you know, we have a customer waiting. That's what the message is for. So we can now start to negotiate with the customer. Now, I want to clean the van first, so let's put some effort into this and cleaning this beauty. So that we can talk to the customer then. Hopefully we can sell the car for a good price and get our business going. That'll be very nice. Cannot let the customer wait too long though, so I have to go there. You're very bourgeois. I don't know. It's just, you know, interested in the car. I propose 5,900. It's worth 7,000. Alright, I'm going to make one counter offer. It's going up a bit, but not enough, so we're going to reject this. No, I'm not selling the car for that price. Now, of course, I've been playing this for a bit, and I already know that there will be people that try to get the car cheap. But if you just neglect them and tell them no, or reject them and tell them no, we're not going to do that, there will be somebody coming in at some point that will actually buy it for your price if you don't go too crazy. And that's exactly what I want. So we're going to hold off. We might take a few customers before we actually sell the car. But I think that's worth it because I want to get a good price for the car. Alright, look at this. Now at least it's a shining rusty beauty. So, yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, it still has some work, but at least we have a car that shines. Yeah, it was nice to see you stream again, Body Shot, and Trouble 2 was fun. Still a scary game, but it's fun. Hey, Donny, good to see you. How are you today? I'm live from overtime. Ah, wow, I wish I had overtime like that. Alright, let's talk. I accept. I'll take it for 7,750. Yay, we sold our first car.
Well, kid, you really nailed it today. Did you see that reputation boost after the sale? Keep it up. The higher your reputation, the thicker your wallet. And that's what we're really playing for, right?
Alright. So, we got it up.
You've earned your rest today. Tomorrow, I'll show you some tricks of the trade. Remember, early bird catches the worm.
Alright, well, we're done for today. We have to sleep now, so let's close the shop. Let's go to sleep. We'll follow the missions for now. Rest of the time, we'll just sleep, or we'll just work through the night. But now we're just going to sleep. We've done the first day. Ooh, look at this.
Hey, kid, well rested? You know, I was thinking, since you're doing such a great job boosting our reputation in town, maybe it's time to work on our image a bit, too. Did you see that old sign above the entrance? Exactly. It could use a little upgrade. Something fresh to catch the eye.
Alright, so we're going to change that sign up there. That'll be interesting. Let's see, we have to go to brand customization. So this will be Patmos, I don't know if this fits, automobiles. Alright, that's it. Yeah, we'll leave it at this. This should be okay. The word spacing, no, should fine. Character spacing, no, we'll leave it at that. Decoration. Colors, oh yeah. Can we get some green? Yeah, just click the color and get the right one. So, ooh, there's green. Yay, we have some green. Alright. I don't know what this changes, but... oh, this is the outliner. Oh, let's do a black outliner. I have no clue what the extrude is, but... we'll leave it at this, I guess. The background color. Ooh. Ooh. That's a bit too... ooh, this might be cool. I don't know. Ah. Nope. Oh, this looks kind of nice. Alright, confirm. Yes. Alright, this is now our new sign. This is what we're going to do it with. And there we go.
Alright, that should do it. I'll wire you some money through MobiCash. Find yourself a good enough ride and make a deal. We'll see how much more we can squeeze out of it.
Alright, well, we have to make a good deal. Which usually means that we have to get on the computer. We have to find a car online that we have to fix up. Now, you can see there's a lot of cars, and if we want to go over all of them, that's a lot of work. What I like to do is get cars that have poor visual condition, because those are the ones that we can clean up the best and make the most change on and get a good profit off. So we have a car here that it has quite a few mileage on, but it's drivable. It is in poor condition. Where is it? Oh, it's relatively close. Let's schedule a meeting. There we go. Now we have to go talk to the owner, try to negotiate a good price for the car, and then we can get the car. So let's go there. And we'll see. So you saw this game, Donny. Looks fun. I think it's fun. It's, at some point it gets a little bit repetitive, of course, because you now have to just do a couple of cars to get your reputation up, and especially later, there'll just be more and more cars to get up to the next reputation. But it is a lot of fun if you enjoy games like this. And it's also fun that we get to do more and more with our cars, so that's cool. Alright, let's take a look at this not-so-beauty. Alright, let's see what the lady wants for it. Hello. As it was written in the ad, the car cost 2,850. Well, you know what? I'm going to offer 2,000. Let's see what they say. Oh, price is coming down. Now, you only have 3 chances, and by the 3rd chance, you have to nail it. Otherwise, you have to pass and you don't get the car. So,
Good job. Good job. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much.
I guess I pressed the button and the voice went out because I was typing in the numbers on my numerical keyboard. Should be back now. Hope you didn't miss too much. But we dropped the car off. We are now in the workshop. And, well, we'll see. We have to pick up the scanner. There's the scanner. Ooh, that's a nice piece of equipment. The scanner will tell us all we have to know. So now we are going to scan this car, and this will give us a lot of information. So here we can see a lot of the details of the car. It's 9082, it has 2 seats, it has some fuel in it. We can see its actual value and the purchasing price. Well, we did not do too bad, so that's nice. We can see the status of all the parts in it. It has all the parts, that's why it's drivable. We can also see that it needs to be washed and polished and the bodywork needs to be done. So that's what we get out of this. And this is a very helpful tool because later on when we make some changes, we will also see the new market value. So that can make quite a difference.
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us? We'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
Well, I guess this is what Roadhog has been talking about, because if we open up the last report, we can see that there's 2 holes in the exhaust. And we're actually not going to fix it. We're going to go into the repair mode, which shows us the car. I'm going to talk you through all of this, but not before me saying hi, Cirrus and the cat known as Spike. So nice of you both to come in, but of course very nice of you all to be here, so thanks a lot for that. I hope you all have a great time, and if you want to do me a favor, please hit the little like button. It really does help me out. So here we have the schematic of the car. We have all these different parts that we can click on. Now only the highlighted ones are the ones we can actually do something with. In this case we can do something with the exhaust catalytic converter, the battery, and the gear diffuse box. All the other parts we need an upgrade for. So as soon as we get the upgrades, we can do more jobs on the car. Right now we can't, but what we can do is check this exhaust. We get a special spray, and if we spray it, we should be able to find some holes on it. And once we found the holes on the thing, we can fix those and then make some extra money. Now right now I didn't find any holes yet, so let's check. Oh, there's one. Probably one on this side too, or maybe somewhere on the pipe. Nope. Alright, now we are out of tape, so we have to go to the store and buy some tape and then fix it up. Oh, wow, I see only one hole. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there's the other one. Good. Alright, we found both the holes. Let's get out of this mode and let's go to the store to buy some stuff. There we are. Holes in the exhaust. Sports sound. Yeah, that's true. But it's going to take a big bite out of my profit. So You do want to fix up those little things. Alright, let's go straight to the shop now. To buy some stuff. Well, mainly just some tape, that's it. Sorry sir, but I'm going to go first. Thank you. Pike and I are boiling to death. What's the temperature then, sir, is there? Alright, here we have the store. Let me just park on the sidewalk here. Hello. This is the store. We can buy all sorts of parts here. We just have to talk to the guy. We can see we can buy a new engine. We can buy a clutch. We can buy a lot of stuff that we don't need yet. So we're not going to buy any of this. We are going to check for exhaust tape. I'm going to buy 2 at once. There we go. Oh, we can also get an electric screwdriver at some point. Nice. Alright, we have to now find and repair the leaks. Well, we already found them. We just have to repair them now. So let's do that. Let's head home. And then we'll see. My VW Fox has a hole in the exhaust. Nice. Hey, Gordon. Nice to see you. Ik zal nooit en onder geen enkel beding ooit mijn oldtimer verkopen, zelfs niet als ik platzak ben. Ah, Ada says he will never ever sell his oldtimer, not even if he's broke. What car do you have then, Ada? Wat voor auto heb je, Ada? Alright, let's get back to this car. Oh man, get away with all of the repair stuff. I already know how this works. Sorry, little cough there. Alright, let's see. Let's click this. We should still have audio. Oh, the holes are gone apparently. Can I still find them now quickly when I do this? No. Alright. Here was one. Yep. Let's patch it up with some tape. Here should be the other one too somewhere. Yep, there. Let's patch it up.
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got.
Alright, well, later on we're going to fix all this stuff, but not right now.
Just outside Winston Spring. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, alright?
Apparently we have to get our stuff from the, oh no, wrong button. Have to get in and not do that. Apparently we're going off to the junkyard soon to get some new parts, but not tell anybody that we got the parts there. Okay, Donnie, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Have a good one. Maybe see you later. Have a good one at work. Don't work too hard. But it didn't sound like that, so you should be fine. Don't give the students any answers. That repair gets it to the end of the road. Well, since this is a second-hand car, that's probably where the warranty ends. So I'm good then. It can make me a little bit of extra buck. Port Taunus 20MXL. I have no clue about that. Very sorry. Alright, we have it all smothered in. Let's now make sure that we can clean it. There we go. Alright. I was kind of hoping that Cooper would be here, since he is really into this kind of games, but I don't know, maybe he gets here. Ooh, there we are.
Kid, that car might be clean, but the rust ruins the whole impression. Now,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't know how to deal with it. Head back to the workshop. You'll find everything you need to get rid of that rusted beast. Oh, and look for a flashlight on the table. It might come in handy.
Taught my daughter to drive in it too. I will be teaching the other daughter soon in the same car. Nice. That's something you don't get to do in the Netherlands. Teach your own kids how to drive, so nice if you can do that. Alright, let's get into the shop here. And we get rid of the rust. That should make a change. We can already check by using the scanner that it was on par with what we bought. We already added 400 to the value just by cleaning the car up and patching the exhaust. So that's nice, that's nice. And we can see it's washed now. We didn't polish it yet because we can't. We have to get an upgrade to actually be able to do that. But let's just put some effort into the workshop. Now, there should be a flashlight laying around. There it is. Let's pick that up. We might be able to use that later. And now we are going to... Oh, what a noise. We are actually going to work on the car. We have to get some sanding stuff to work on all the rust that is on the car. We have to get rid of it. Now, I have no clue about actual car and car mechanics and stuff like that. So I don't know if this is actually like a little bit of how this goes, or if this is completely wrong or whatever. But we have to take the rust off, which I'm doing right now. Now, as you can understand, this is going quite slow and it's quite tedious work. But this is, of course, where all the upgrades at some point come in. So when you get upgrades on your shop, you will be able to get better tools and do this a lot faster and more precise and stuff like that. So that's part of the game, of course. Right now, you just have to go with what you have. And this is quite slow. Can't wait for the better tools to come because, well, this is not really what I want. Still, on the left, you can see the bar slowly filling up with all the rust that you remove. So we can see how far along we are, which is not really close to where we should be at the moment. Although we are already halfway in, so we're getting somewhere. Let's stand up and do this little patch now. There we go. Well, there's plenty of rust on this car. It's a good old rusty one, but, oh, given the average age in chat, I think you can all relate. Just a joke, people. Alright, let's go. She done a whole year on 2.3k insurance with a black box, so just renewed for 1.2k and no black box. She passed the first time too. Oh, I don't know what that means with the black box and stuff. Well, how does that work then? With a black box and such? Almost sounds like an airplane where you have to put in a black box to know what happened after a crash. Right, well, we should be getting close now, getting the rust off. Let's see how this will do. There we go. Oh man, this is a rusty piece of junk. I think we should aim for some better cars, where we just do some cleaning and make money. That would probably be easier money, but I guess the more work we do on a car, the more money we will actually make on the car, so it'll probably be worth it in the end, but well, this is quite the works. Alright, is there still some rust up here? No. There is a little bit up here though. Let's get rid of that. Now, luckily you don't have to do 100% of the car. At some point the game will tell you it has been enough and you did what you have to do. But it can be a little bit hard to find that sweet spot sometimes, so you know, we have to keep going until the game tells us that we did all the rust. And sometimes you miss a spot and then it's a little bit too big a spot. You will actually have to do a lot more work to make sure that you get to the point that the game tells you it's been enough. Alright, it has been enough. Now we're going to apply putty with the spatula. Luckily, this is already a little bit faster than the whole standing stuff. Now, I must say, this game is quite fun, especially the whole making profit out of this and stuff. I kind of like that part. But I think you can already imagine, if you have to do 20 cars before you get up to reputation level 6 or something, it can be a bit of a grind. So, in the beginning especially, this game I think can be a little bit of a grind. But at some point we can get employees that will help you out, where you just park the car, you tell them get rid of the rust, and it will take them a couple of minutes, real time, and they are done with taking care of the car. So you can make stuff more efficient and get some of the dirty work done by employees. But of course, we are not there yet. So here we go. Ah, you found that it has a Dutch translation, Ara. Very good, very good. Alright, here we go. Let's keep working on this little car to get it quickly patched up, because, oh boy, this is a work. Luckily, I know that the first upgrades are not too far away, so just have to do a couple of cars, then we can upgrade some of our tools, which will be very nice. But yeah, you can already see we are in the stream for like 35 minutes. And this is the second car that we are actually working on. So yeah, it can be a little bit a lot of work. But at some point you will also get faster in it because you better know how the tools work and such. And especially with the better tools, this can go really fast. Here we go, it's done. Now we have to sand it again with a fine paper so that you get rid of the bad pieces. Gordon Bassett, a member for 2 months. Thank you so much for that, Gordon. That is so much appreciated. All your support is very much appreciated. It really helps me to save time to work on the channel because I can make a little bit of money out of it. Of course, the more money I can make out of it, the more time I can invest in the channel. So thanks so much for my loyal supporters that help me that way. Of course, I do appreciate each and every one of you, whether you are just watching and lurking, whether you're engaging in chat, whether you're just there giving my videos likes and stuff. I appreciate everything that gets done. So thanks a lot. Alright, well, oh, whoa, sometimes the camera gets a bit wonky if you move too fast or you release your mouse button. Because right now the camera isn't moving because I have my mouse button clicked in. As soon as you release it, you will be moving the camera again. As you can see, this can go a little bit faster already, so this is good. Soon enough we will be painting the car. And with the new coat of paint, we should be able to make some money. Alright, let's see. Let's get all the way up here. Let's do the last bits and pieces. Yep, it's done. Alright, let's get to the paint. We now only have a spray can. I don't know if that'll actually be nice on a real car, but we do now have a spray can. Because of the lighting, it's sometimes very unclear, especially with the light cars, to see where you sprayed already. So you can see with this white car, I think that's something that they really need to improve in the game. It is very hard to see where you have sprayed. Sometimes you can deal with that a little bit by applying the torch, but as you can see on the white car, that doesn't really work out very well. So yeah, that is something that, especially with the white vehicles, that's where the biggest issues are. I think they should change that a bit so that it's a little bit clearer where you're actually applying the paint. Because I've had cars already where I just had missed a spot apparently, and it was so hard to find that spot and to actually finish up the car. So yeah, that is something that I think they should work on, but that's mostly for these colored cars. Like on a red car, it's pretty easy to see which spots you missed. But yeah, you know, it's still a game in development. So far, almost every day there's either a little bug fix or a little upgrade to the game. So they've been quite busy with that. I like that a lot. Alright, here we go. And I think there's quite a few of these games out there, which all different terms of depth. Some are really on the mechanical side, where you just have to strip a whole car and make it good again. This is of course more on the management side, where you run this little shop. But here we have a nice white car. I'm telling you, when you're doing it all wrong too. Oh yeah, you should totally do that. But you do a great job at that, Cirrus, so thanks a lot for that. Alright, let's take pictures. That's one. That's picture number 2. Let's start selling this car. Now, what I want to show you is this. We're scanning it, and let's see. We now have a car that's worth $4,000. So we've added $1,500 in the value. And I think with the margin that we can ask for it, we can actually maybe almost double how much it is worth, which is amazing. Let's see, let's add stuff. It is drivable. The value is 4,281. What if we put up 5,000? Oh, that's scratching it a bit. 4,750. Yeah, that should do. That should do. Let's post our advertisement. Yes. Yeah, there can be competitors coming in and doing bad stuff to us. I really hate that about the game, because there's not a lot you can do about it. Like this guy. He is now making my car dirty again. Interrupt, get away. Luckily, there is a setting for it. Rival event, I've turned it off, so this should not happen. It only happens once because of the tutorial. Okay, please go away. Alarm, can I get in now? Oh dear. Now we have to clean it up again. Now, I really hate this about the game. The rival event. So I usually turn those off. Let's get rid of the advertisement right now, because we have to wash the car again. Otherwise, we won't be making the money. But yeah, I kind of hate that. So I usually turn those off, because it's either this, or they will do damage to a car, or they will steal gasoline from your own car. I don't like that. So I turn that off. Now we have to clean the car again. What a waste of time. Alright, hey Jon, good to see you. How are you doing? It has been a little while, hope everything is fine. If I press H, I can see the... Oh, that's actually very helpful, thanks a lot. Oh, X, I press X. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Oh, it works on this too. Oh, that's handy, although, I mean, I think they should do the coloring in a way that you don't have to press an extra button to see it. But yeah, it's helpful. It is helpful. Thanks for that. I guess sometimes it does work to read the tutorial messages. Although I have played the game quite a bit already, but I didn't know about this one. So, alright, let's spray it on. Make sure that it gets ready. Yeah, we have to sell the car. Let me just clean it now. It should be fine. Normally when you park a car here that is dirty, you will actually get the messages about it, that it's when it's clean enough and all, but it doesn't do that right now, but should be fine. All doing okay. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Nice to have you on again. So thanks for visiting. You have this game too then, Jon. Do you enjoy it? I think it's fun running your own little business. Alright, I'm happy with it. Let's just get it out there and sell it. We do already have the pictures. I hope they still work. Alright, let's see if we can put up the ad quickly, or that we have to take new pictures. Advertisement for that car. Nope, we have the pictures. Add photo. Add photos, thank you. 4750 we were asking, but I think it's a little bit down in value actually. So let's do 4600 then. I mean, we bought it for a nice price, so if we do a rescan and we scan the car quickly, we can see we bought 2500 for it. We're trying to sell it for 4600. So that'll be like 2100 in profit. That's not bad. I mean, we had to put in some work, but I think it's not bad. We have to open the shop, of course, to get some customers in. And hopefully soon we can get rid of all the missions and just roam freely and do some stuff. I love it. It gets better once you get the upgrades, of course. It does. It does really get better when you get the upgrades, but it is a little bit of a way to get to the upgrades, but once you get there, that's really nice and helpful. Now, of course, we have to wait until we sell this car, and I already told you I'd love to get my own car cleaned up, but also I want to get the rust off. The thing is, I'm not going to do that at the moment, because soon enough we'll get better tools which will make that job a lot faster. But I am already going to get this one hooked up again, so that we are ready to go out find another car soon, as soon as we sell this one. Or maybe I should just buy another car already and wait for the customer to come in while we work on the other car. That could work. Let's do this a little bit efficient. I mean, what good will Dutch efficiency be if we're not using it? Alright, how far away is this? Oh, that car's very far away, so that's not so good. Let's check this one. Now that one is, this is our thing, so that's not too far away. And it's in poor condition. Yeah, let's schedule a meeting. We have the money for that car, so that's good. We can get it. Is there a customer or... Oh, there's 2 customers. Let's just wait a second, see if these buy the car, and then we get to that place to pick up the new car. And if these don't buy it, and we just tell them off because they are not paying enough money, we can then drive off anyways. Let's see. Hello. You don't want it? No? Okay, I'm not selling it for less.
No.
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 No, no, no. Well, you just go stand at this car and buy it. I see a pattern here. There's a lot of ladies coming in. I don't know. Is this a man's game or something? Well, they both don't want it. Maybe this lady wants it. Come on. Come and buy my car. Oh, it's almost closing time. The shop will be open until 7 and it's 18:30 now, so half an hour to go and the shop will close. That will give me time to drive to the car to pick up and start working on that one. I usually tend to work through the night and just clean up and get as many cars ready as possible for the next day so we can then sell them. So we'll see how that goes. No, you don't want it? Yeah, the painted pink. They've got you a sale. Yeah, well, we don't have the paint shop yet, so we can't change the color yet. We'll get a paint shop and we can change colors on the cars. So then we can totally do that. But right now, that's a bit of a problem because we don't have that option yet. We're kind of waiting. But as you can see, because we ask a pretty high price, people will walk away quicker on it and say no. And people that come in might want to negotiate. And then, you know what, let's go down to 4,500. Yeah, but he's not going to pay it. Nope. I do want to make a decent amount of money. Now, in 5 minutes, the shop will close. I wonder if this lady will actually try and make the purchase or that she will leave as soon as we hit 7 o'clock. So we'll see. It's 7 now. Will she go away or will she... Oh, she is in. So she will finish... checking out the car, but no other customers will probably come in, so then we can leave. Hello. I'm willing to go down 100, but that's it. No. Alright, bye. Alright, we're going to pick up the other car because this is... sometimes you just have to be a little bit patient when you ask a high price. But so far, I've always sold a car for the price that I'm asking. And that's the best way to make money, of course. I mean, it doesn't really cost us money now that the car is just standing there, so... that's not an issue. Alright, let's get out. Let's ask the lady. Now, first, what I like to do, since we have the scanner, is actually scan the car and see how much it's worth. So this car is already worth $6,280. If we talk to her, she's already asking way less. So if we go to, like, down to 4,000, we can now buy this car for 4,133. Except... so if we just sell it for this price right now, we would have already made 2,000 in profit. If we now patch it up, we can ask even more money. So that's a good way to actually make some money in this game. No, wrong way. Yep, it hooked on. Perfect. There we go. Nederlands is het moeilijk onderhandelen. That's true, that's true. With Dutch is it hard? It's hard to negotiate. That's true. Is this honest cars? Yes, it is. Well, not completely because we have patched up some exhausts already with just a bit of tape. But I can't help being me. So yeah, I usually just try to really patch up a car and, you know, do a good job instead of ripping everybody off. Although I guess this business is all about that. I mean, every extra bit of money that I ask for the car is basically ripping them off already, so... yeah, let's get in here. If there might be a customer still inbound, we will get a message about that. So for now, let's just focus on cleaning this one. Here we have another muscle car, apparently. Oh, that's nice. There's different cars, though, so don't worry. We won't be having this car all the time. There's actually quite a few cars in the game already. We've been zuinig. Yes, we're zuinig. We're cheap. No, that's not actually the correct translation. We are just making sure that we don't spend too much money. I like it that way. I like saving money and stuff and then looking at my bank account all day. Alright, let's start to rinse it off. So at least we have a clean car. I can already see the rust now. So yeah, we have to do something about that. Like that annoying kid in the drive-thru sim. Ah, well, I'm not the one that actually abides by traffic laws and stuff, so I will just drive the red light and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'll probably try to do a good job and actually create a good business instead of ripping the people off. But yeah. Alright, it's done. Oh, this has a nice turn. Alright, let's stand the car. Oh, do we have to repair it? Let's scan it. See if we have holes in the exhaust. 1, alright. Let's repair it. Well, you know, not really repair it. Just patch up the hole in the exhaust. Yep, there it is. Let's patch it up. That's done. That will already make us a tiny bit of money. Or at least it should. Let's get sanding. Oops, that's a bit too close. Now, this car looks a little better than the other one. I mean, there's a little less rust, I guess. So if we do a good job... I think if we do a good job during this night, picking up a few extra cars... and making sure that we patch them all up and put them all up for sale, then we can make a couple of sales... get a reputation up, because we get reputation points as soon as we make a sale. And already work on some extra money. And then I think it should not be too hard getting the first upgrades in for our shop, which will be very helpful. And the upgrades will also help you to make more money. But yeah, we have to be a bit patient. So what's the weather going to be at all your places, people? Like today it was 26 degrees here. It's still pretty warm. 23, I think, right now. As we are approaching 8 in the evening, so that's a bit warm for us. Tomorrow will be 32 degrees though, so it will be very, very hot. And quite humid as well, which makes it worse. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So how are all of you dealing with what temperatures and what weather? Hope the trading standards department don't visit. You know, I'm doing a legit job here, so I think I should be fine. I don't know. Alright, let's apply the sputter. Rodog, is that actually like accurate? You just take off the rust, you apply some special stuff, you sand it again, and then you can spray it? Or does that work different on cars? I have no clue, of course. All I do is drive a car every now and then when wifey lets me. But other than that, I don't know anything about cars, so... Now you can see it's getting dark out. And this is where the flashlight can come in sometimes. Where you can get some extra light in the workshop and use the flashlight that way. I mean, this might just look better than when we turn it off. It's okay now, but it can get really dark during the night, so... flashlight can really pay off. Alright, let's sand all of this. Going to be hot still in the UK, unfortunately. Yeah, well, I guess that differs for everybody. I mean, I don't like the heat. I'm more of a winter kind of guy, but... yeah, some people will probably dig the heat. The hotter the better. Oh, wow. It's dropping now. It was only 30°C. Our lunch is a greenhouse. Oh, wow. 30 degrees. Is that indoors or outdoors? Like, outdoors it's pretty warm. Indoors here it's now like 24 degrees, but that's... my computer is now in the living room, and when I stream I have all the doors and windows closed because I don't want the whole neighborhood to hear me streaming. So as soon as this is over, I'll open up everything and the temperature will drop pretty quickly to like 20 degrees, so that's nothing too bad. Hey, Laura. Good to see you. How are you today? Just woke up almost 11 a.m. because the eldest was up yapping loudly with friends till 4:30 a.m. in the next room. Wow. Okay, well, I hope you did get some good sleep, even though it was probably a bit short. How are you today? Other than a bit sleepy, probably, but glad to have you on board. How are you? Hope all is still well. And you can always take an extra nap at some point, I guess. Indoors was about 38 midday. Wow. That is really hot. Is there like a heat wave and stuff going on now in the UK then? Which is interesting because usually it won't be, when it's very hot in the UK, we usually also have very hot weather. It's not that hot here. I mean, you're an island nation, you should always get some cooling from the sea and stuff, so... Guess there must be a real big high pressure area above your country. Alright, well, car is ready. Let's do a rescan. Let's see, it's now worth 7,000. Oh, we did quite good. Let's put it up for sale. It's pretty much the same car, I guess, as the other one. Yep, it's in the spot now. Let's make some pictures. There we go. Let's put this ad up. And then we can sell it tomorrow, hopefully. It is only 11:15 in the evening, so we can probably get one more car. Work on it. So that we can make some more money soon. Have to find a cheap car. Alright, 7,500. Let's do 8,250. Will that work? It's gonna be tough, so I'm going to do 8,000. That might probably work a little better. Post the advertisement. But yeah, this will get us 12,600 if we sell all of that. Let's find another car in poor condition that we can afford. We have 4,400. This one is in poor condition and it's a little bit far off. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's 300 meters. Yeah, we can do that. Where is my car? Here's my car. Let's go. Let's make sure we get this. Weather is currently 85 Fahrenheit, 20 C, but may rise. Wind advisory and a bit overcast. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, actually. Me and Roderick just drink more beer the hotter it gets. Smart move, John. Smart move, Jon. Hope it really helps you. Had 3 fans last night and everything flapping in the breeze. Ah, wow. Need to keep my eyes on the chat, though. Otherwise, I miss a lot of messages. Going into lurk mode. Okay, thanks so much for being here, Volodymyr. Hope you have a good one. And thanks for popping in and thanks for lurking. Hope to see you soon again. Take care. Alright, there we go. I think we should have the next street here. Yeah, this appears to be the right one. Here's the shop. The shop is closed now, so we can't buy stuff. But we are closed now. We can at least try and get this car right here. Let's line the truck up a bit already, then just get out. Let's talk. Hello. Let's scan the car first, so we know what it's worth, and we're not overpaying it. It's worth 4,900. He wants to sell it for 3,800. Alright. What would you say with 2,750?
Oh, no.
3,000. Okay, okay. He's dropping quite a bit. How about 310? Okay. Alright.
Okay. Good.
Good. Well, he's happy with it. I'm happy with it. So, this is good. I think this was a nice price. Okay. Let's now get into line with the car. There we go. There we are. Let's use the horn. That always works. And let's get back now to our little shoppity shop. There we go. And mom's house has a basement flat with 4-foot thick solid brick walls. The place is 16C year round. Wow. Well, that's nice actually. I mean, it's that all year round. That's pretty good. Alright, we got ourselves another car. Well, I was kind of hoping this would get rid of all the weeds there, but driving through it doesn't work. Alright, let's go give this car a cleaning first. And then work on it. It's already past midnight, so I think we can do this car and then have 2 cars to sell tomorrow. 3 cars to sell tomorrow. Well, that should make us some nice money. Hopefully enough if we unlock an upgrade to do the upgrade. And then to still be able to buy cars, of course. The problem is you have to keep that in mind. If you spend all your money on an upgrade, you might not have money again to buy another car. And then you have a problem, of course. So you always need to have money in your pocket to buy a bad car and patch it up. So, and the further we get into the game, the more cars will be unlocked. But the pricier they will be, so we have to make sure that we get a good amount of cash in. Now already we started with 500, and when we had to pick up the first car, we were down to 400 and something. We are now already up to 1400, and we have a few cars for sale, so we are already making money. It would be nice though if we could get really big money going. That will be in the game though. We will be getting a lot of money at some point. Just not right now yet. Alright, how far are we? Well, we should be getting pretty close to finishing this off. Just have to do some patches around the wheels. There we go. Alright, it's done. It's clean now. Whoa, this is a pretty powerful car if you hit the gas. There we go. Let's see. Does it have any holes that need repairs? I hope not, but nope, no exhaust holes. It's pretty good shape. It's already worth 5,000 now. We only paid 3,000 for it, so that's pretty good. Let's just sand this baby and then, you know, get to make a nice seal on it. Now you can see if you just move your mouse slowly, it will do a thorough job with the sanding. If you go too quickly, it will not do a very good job. Of course, with sanding, it can be very tempting to just go like this because you actually have to sand it. That's not how the game works. You just move over it slowly while keeping your mouse pressed, and things will get done. Now right here you can see why we have a flashlight. Because now with the flashlight we can see what we're doing. Without we won't, so... Tomorrow arrives my new bed. Yes, I did it, but luckily it will be built for me. But that means my racing sim has to wait another 2 months. Nice. So is it like one of those fancy beds where you can raise your back part and stuff, so you can sit up straight in bed and stuff like that, or what kind of bed is it? Did you get a big fancy water bed, or? Now we all want to know what you got actually. Right, let's apply all of this. Then we should be getting close on having all of the rust removed. I mean, there's still some here, but... Yep, all of the rust is removed. Perfect. Let's continue. Now, we don't have the money to buy another car. So if this car is done at some point and it's still not a new day, we'll just go to sleep, skip time. Work on selling these. And while we wait for customers, we might actually work a bit on patching up our own car, because I hate it that it looks so rusty while we are in the car business. It's just not right. It's not how you do things. Like today, my bike went out for a servicing, because I have a relatively new bike. And then you get a service bike that you can take while they have your bike. And I picked one of the nicer ones that they actually had there, and it was a horrible bike. So, I don't know, if I would run a That's probably why I don't run a business. But if I would run a bike business, people bring their fairly new bikes for a service, and I have to give them another bike. You want to give them at least a proper bike that works normal and stuff like that. That isn't just a big rust pile with, I don't know, a lot of things that don't really work. I mean, it did hardly break and stuff. But yeah, that's what they give you. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Like, how serious do you take your job? But you know, maybe the reason I don't have a company like that is because I would go broke, because I would have 2 good borrow bikes. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's just me thinking about it. Alright, we missed a spot apparently with the sanding, because it still says we are not done yet. There we are, very good. Alright, let's paint it. There we go. Now, with the yellow, it's clear to see what we still have to paint. Let's see. Oh dear. Just a simple 126 centimeter space foam, box spring, and 6 centimeter cold foam as a topper. Alright, nice, nice. I guess that's a good way to spend your money savings, but yeah, cool. A good bet is important, so, you know, well done. We stayed over with our cousin, so we were drawing straws. Who gets granny frozen room with 400 itchy blankets, or auntie with the thermonuclear electric blanket? Oh, wow. Well, you know, a very cold room. I would totally love that, so I'll sleep in there. I have no issues with that. Alright, let's keep spraying. The good thing is you can spray all over the car. It doesn't hurt. It only paints where you actually have to paint it, so that's good. And when you're almost done, it finishes it for you, so that works too. So let's get in. Kinda looks like we have almost 3 identical cars standing here. Except for the color. That's interesting, because that is not basically the general idea of this game. No, it's taking the wrong car. There it is. Alright. Have to be ruthless in business to make your money. No hippie stuff, being fair to people. I don't believe that, Kev. I don't believe that. I believe you can still make money by treating people fair and stuff. I mean, I might not end up as a millionaire, but I think you can still make money by doing stuff fairly. So, you know, that's how I see it. But maybe you're right. Who knows? All right, it is only 3. We have 3 cars ready for sale. It's time to go to sleep so that we can start selling them in the morning. Let's go. I guess it all depends a bit on your goals, Kev. So yeah, if you want to make millions quickly, then probably it won't be best if you try to sell, or if you try to be fair to people. But if you can make a good business and be fair to people. I know companies that are pretty fair and still make good money. It's just not the crazy money that others make. But yeah. Alright, let's see. There comes a customer. Hopefully he'll buy a car. I mean, we've patched up a few cars, so I'm actually going to drop the trolley and prepare this car so that we can sand it and make it good again. Put it a little bit more in the middle so that we actually have the space to work on it. But now a customer is waiting, so let's say hi and see what we can do. Hello. No, I won't be selling it for less than what I want for it. So there we go. Let's start working on the sanding. You will hear that sound that we just heard, like a boing. That's the sound when a customer is waiting. And we can just drop our job, go talk to the customer, and then continue with this. But at least now we are not wasting our time just waiting around. We are actually making our own car look a lot better. Hopefully make it worth a bit more money. That was the sound. There is a customer waiting now. So, well, let's finish this little part and go to that customer. There we go. Let's see. He wants to buy this car. Hopefully you do, sir. Hello. Yep, he wants to pay the price. Accept. New cars unlocked. Reputation level 2. We got 6,000. That's great. But we still have to sell that first car. That's because of the mission. So we'll have to wait now. Unfortunately, we didn't unlock a new upgrade as far as I could see. So we'll have to see. Well, we only need another 53 reputation points for the next level now. So that's not too bad. And I think on level 3 we will get an upgrade, so we'll just have to wait a bit. I think there will be a newer version in a short while because they are hard to find at the moment. Oh, really? I don't know. Let's keep patching up this old baby. I mean, I would love to be able to do this kind of stuff on a real car. Like, know a little bit about a car and actually be able to maintenance it, but I have no clue about that stuff. Alright, we have a customer waiting. Hello, hello. Yes. 8,000, but you want to pay 6? No way. Oh, wow, there's multiple people walking here now. Hello, please go ahead. Try and buy a car. Doesn't seem too happy with the car, but this car is listed for 8,000. This only for 4,000. So maybe you can buy that car, sir. Go over there. Try and buy it. I mean, 8,000 to 4,600. That's another 12,000 we can make if we manage to sell them.
Hell no.
He doesn't have money. If you don't have money, sir, don't come to my shop. Please go away. Hello. You know what? I'm willing to drop a little bit, but that's it. Nope, my... Alright, let's continue. Let's just continue. We wait for new customers now anyways. Now, as you can see, this is a real grindy part in the game, but it doesn't get too bad. Like, we're streaming it for a little over an hour now. We already patched up 4 cars. The first one we only had to wash. But we already have 3 cars ready for sale now, and we already sold one of those. So it's a bit repetitive, but you get better at it. You get better tools soon, so that works. And at some point, you can get employees. So it's actually not that bad. I mean, if you want to progress in the game and have it finished in 2 hours, yes, then this is too slow. Well, if not, then, yeah, this is a nice game. I like the pace of the game. And I like how it guides you through all the steps. Because you just have to do all of this manually first, and then later on we can get people to do this for us. But now, you just have to do this all yourself. Which I also think is pretty accurate. Ooh, we have another customer waiting. Well, let's do a little bit more sanding and then we go to that customer. There we go. Don't want to keep the customer waiting too long, of course, so let's head over there. Hopefully we can make a sales. No. No, no, no. Not nice. You should be selling this or buying this. So maybe a good thing for me. You're talking about this game or? Customer waiting. Nope. Not going to sell it for anything less. Did we price this right then? I mean, they're asking 8,000. Oh yeah, it's worth 7,400. So 8,000 is a fair price. Thank you very much, Jon. Much, much, much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Really cool that you are taking the extra step. I love it. Thank you. Alright, let's keep sanding our car. We should be nearing the end of the whole sanding process, which is... Yep, we're done with the sanding. Very good. That's the most time-consuming one because, you know, the sputta... Or the putty, what is it? Putty. We can put on with the spatula. We can do that relatively fast. I mean, it's at least faster than the whole sanding part, so... Oop, customer might want to buy. You know what? let's just finish this side and then we'll head off to the customer. They are relatively patient, so they will take a bit of time before they leave. So yeah, oh, wrong way. Should go this way to talk to the customer. Hello, dear sir. Yay, he bought the car.
How's it going, kid? Got a client and the cash is in. Remember, it won't always be this smooth, but as long as you keep on top of things, you'll always come out ahead. Get back to work, because without more cars, there's no cash to be made.
Well, you know, we have an unread email.
We're on the right path, kid. But I think it's time to step up our game. Check the PC for some upgrades we can make to the business.
Alright, so we can make an upgrade to the business. We have to upgrade the office to level 2 and we have to check the mailbox. Let's go to upgrades first, and you can immediately see this is the one that we can upgrade. So here we have the upgrade. And then what we can do is go to level 2. And we get an office and mechanical station cleaned up, and we get a storage expansion. It's only costing me 3,000. I like that. So let's do that. It's upgrading now. And then let's head back, see what changed. Oh, look at this. This already looks a lot clearer now. Our office is now pretty much cleaned up. Our storage area is the area back there, which is now expanded. So we can store more parts. If we buy them, we can store them in that little box there. And this area is now a little bit more cleaned up. So a little less garbage and stuff. So that's nice. That's nice. I like it. And apparently there's a little tool here. The odometer manipulator. Which basically means that we can now try to turn back the mileage on a car and make a little bit extra money. Well, let's check the mail. Run done. Abandoned vehicle near the junkyard. Hello. During a routine patrol near the scrapyard, we came across an abandoned vehicle. The car is rusty and appears to be neglected, but it seems to be fully operational. It is not listed as stolen in the registry. If you're interested, you can take care of it. It's better for it to end up in the good hands than rusting away by the roadside. Let us know if you want to pick it up. Best regards, Officer Run Done. Okay. Well, I don't know how to let them know that I want to pick it up, but I do want to pick it up. So, oh, maybe I can... No, I can only mark it as unread or... Alright, well, you know what? We're going to pick up that car. But first, we have to close our shop. Because we are no longer open. We have no cars to sell. And we have to finish our own car. So let's go on with that. Let's finish this little baby. So that we can then pick up that other car. But now we are busy with this one. So now I want to finish this. And have a nice looking car when we go out. Doing our business with people. Talking to them. Negotiating the price. I mean, they can't look under the hood. I'll do you all a favor, and once this is done, I'll scan this car for you. So you can see the status under the hood of this car. I mean, making the outside look nice does not say anything about the inside, so... Let's just do this all first. Yeah, there we go. Put on all the spatula, then we have to dust it again. I think after we've put on the spatula, we can pick up that other car and finish this later. Or just do it right now. We'll just do it right now. I mean, I want a nice looking car, so that's all that matters at the moment. And later on, we can even give this another color if we unlock the paint shop, so you can already start thinking about the nice color that you want to give this car. Can you bribe the coppers? No. You don't bribe them. They just give you tips sometimes on if there's an abandoned vehicle somewhere. So as far as I know, but maybe Jon knows better than me, I've been going roadside trying to find abandoned cars that I could actually bring, but I wasn't able to find one yet out of the blue without a notice. So I don't know if that's in yet or that is something that they might add. But that would be fun if you drive somewhere and you can actually just find cars that you can pick up, bring in, and then make sure that you fix them up. But you do every now and then get an email, either with an offer for someone or they notify you that there's an abandoned car somewhere. And sometimes you get an email and then people will come to the workshop here trying to sell you their car. The only downside with that is some offers are good, but some are really bad. So you have to make sure that you know that you're not buying a car for way too much money. So that's why I always, if I go buy a car, always scan it first. So I have an idea of the status of the car, how good or bad it is, so that I know what I'm buying and if I want to pay that price. And if you don't do that, you might end up buying a car for, I don't know, 10,000 bucks, which is only worth 5,000. And then it gets really hard making a profit out of it. So, alright, let's see. Our car really gets into shape here. Now, right now there's no timers or anything, but sometimes you even get timers on stuff, so you only have a limited amount of time to respond to it, which is kind of interesting. If he was a traffic warden, he would wheel clamp pushchairs or wheelchairs, easy money. Yep. If it's a way to make money, will do. Alright, finally we will soon have a nice looking car. Where we can actually show to people and say like, I have a car business and as you can see by my car, we take care of stuff. Instead of having a car that looks like garbage. I mean, if somebody with the car that we had would come up to me trying to buy my car, I would totally not sell it. Now here's the interesting part. Let's scan my car. Let's see how good it is. Oopsie. So we have a very badly shaped car. But we'll get to it. We'll fix it up later. For now, we need to take the dolly. Let's see where I left it. I thought I left it somewhere here, but now I don't see it anymore. That's my little yellow friend. Thought I left it out here. Oh dear. Where is it? No, it's not behind my car. Oh, I left it right here. I remember. Yep, there it is in the bushes. That's why you should not hide this in the bushes. Because that's not the place to go. Alright, let's go. Let's go pick up that car. I don't mind giving tips from what I know, but I don't want to keep interfering. It's not my game. I like to see how others play. Oh yeah, that's true. No worries, no worries. I was just wondering if it's actually possible to drive around town and just find a car that you can actually bring in, but I don't know, so. We're going to the graveyard, or not the graveyard. Well, it's a car graveyard, basically. We're going to the scrapyard, so let's find a way onto the scrapyard. I don't really know if this is the shortest way, but we'll get there. We have some fuel to spare, so that's okay. Stolen by the competition. I don't think we have competition, but can you get bigger trailers? Well, bear with me a bit, Kev. I'm going to show you something. Because I was actually having that question in mind. And then see. No, you have to organize it on the computer. Ah, okay. Thank you. Kind of thought so, but maybe that's something that they can add later on. No, no, no. It was... Oh! Oopsie. Luckily, there is a button where you can just reset your car. Like this. Because this was horribly wrong, but where I am now... Oh, I'm actually quite next to the place here. As you can see, driving is not necessarily my strong suit in this game. But here we are. Now, to answer your question, Kev, look at this. Here we have a nice tow truck. It cost 30,000, but yes, we can buy this at some point and use this. We get a hook. You have to get the cars on and stuff, but that's pretty cool. We can buy it from this place. We can even buy some goods here that are not perfectly shaped, but that's okay. Later on there will be some interesting stuff with that, and we can buy that tow truck. It's just not right now. But this is the car that we are going to take. Let's scan it. And let's see. Well, it's in poor condition. So, we can make some money with this, I think. Alright, let's go. Let's pick it up. Yep, that worked. Nice. The truck can also pull the trailer. Yep, so then you can basically take 2 cars at one if you do that. So they'll make for more efficiency, of course. Now, I think it was Akudo who said, nice, an open world game. And what I can do, I can just stop right here and press the M button. As you can see, these are roadblocks. So this is the whole open world we have right now. I think that leaves a lot of room for expansions and stuff that might be later in the game or that we can unlock later. I don't know about that yet. I haven't gotten to like level 12 or something, so I don't know yet. But it has a kind of open world feel to it, but the world's just not so big. But there's still plenty of room for stuff to add in the game, so maybe they will do that at some point. But yeah, right now you can basically go anywhere you want in the area that is available to us. Oh wow, I'm driving 110. Woohoo! Now that really makes things go crazy, as you can see. Luckily it worked. Now if you go that fast and you go a little bit sideways, the car immediately goes like that. If you just try to steer a bit, which I don't know if it's accurate when you have a trailer like that, but I just wanted to show it to you. So it's interesting. I mean, cars can do most crazy stuff. I already did some flips with the car, so. Oh yeah, this game is not about driving, it's about fixing up cars and making them look good again. And one of the things we can do is just drive like this, because it works. Alright, let's release the car. Well, it still drives, and at least it's a different car from what we had so far, so that's nice. Let's start cleaning this one and then patch it up and make some money. We have to reach reputation level 7, so And of course I have to read the chat soon, but this game is quite engaging, so I'm busy a lot, so let's just stop a second and read the chat. There is a bad game, Taxi Driver, that is open world in Barcelona. I fell in love with Barcelona thanks to it, but still dislike the game. Ah, okay. I read the roadmap for the game. Still a lot of stuff to come yet. Yeah, I've read that too. That's so nice. Pat thinks I was joking about the pushchair, wheelchair law, but if you're on private land, you open a game. Well, I'm actually one of those people that would do that. Yeah, I would have no hesitation if somebody parked their wheelchair where they were not allowed to park their wheelchair. I would totally put on some wheel clams, and you're not going anywhere until you pay a fine. Alright, so let's clean it up. It already makes this car look better. Welcome back, Fire Lion! How are you now? And how was your birthday party at the pizza place? You had a nice pizza. You get like a nice birthday pizza with fireworks on it, or? Birthday boy has entered the chat. Well, congratulations, Fire. Hope you have a very, very nice birthday. If I could, I'd sell you a car, but for your birthday, but I don't know if you can, so. Alright, well. We just need 80 more reputation points, 79, to get to the next level, so. And I think that will upgrade the tools that we're using for this piece of work, so. Can't really wait to get up to that level. So probably have to do only this car or another car. Then we get the amount of points for it, the reputation points. And we can do this job faster, which will be very good. Of course, we are already at it for 1.5 hours. I have fun. I hope you all have too. Thank you so much for joining up. Thanks, Jon, for becoming a member of the channel. And thank you for the 9 likes I already see. That is much appreciated and really helps out the channel. So thanks a lot. And of course, if you have questions about the game or anything, just let me know. If you want to know more about the game, the link to the game should be in the description. So you can look up the game on Steam, see what it's like, go check it out. And of course, I don't get any money if you buy it. But if you're interested, you can always buy it. Alright, here we go. Now, I really hope that we can get to the better tools so that I can showcase that a little bit already. I think it won't be possible to get up to employee level already, but we can do that next time. For now, it's mainly the case of making sure we do all the work on this car and see how many reputation points we can get for it. Although we have 17,000 money at the moment. So we can buy a few cars if we want. Alright, we did enough. Let's now put the putty on. There we go. Let's go down on the knees so that we can do this properly. Let's see. No, I didn't want people singing since I'm not a fan of that. Oh, I am totally in agreement with that. I hate that when it's your birthday and people start singing for you and stuff. I absolutely don't want that. So I totally understand that. So well done then. You not get the fireworks and stuff. All right, here we go. Let's put on all of this. And fix up the car. Hey, here it is. Very nice to see you. Oops, I've been so fascinated by the washing and sanding and painting I forgot to like. Oh, you're already watching for 1.5 hours and you're like, oh man, I still have to chat. I totally forgot about it. How are you, Iradev? Hope all is well. Glad that you're here. Alright, let's do this bit of sanding and then we can paint it. It'll be good. Can't wait for the better paint gun though. Alrighty. I think we might have to do another car after this one. And it's already almost 5 PM. So there's a small chance we get this done in time and we might get 1 or 2 customers in to sell this too. But it could well be that we're not even making this in time. And that we have to wait until tomorrow to find out if we can do another upgrade. Although the upgrades, of course, get more and more expensive too. So we do have to make quite a bit of money. So I think going out there, fetching a few extra cars, taking care of them, will be the way to go for now. Alright, I thought we had everything covered now. In terms of the sanding, but apparently I missed a few spots. Ah, there we are. Alright, let's do the paint job. We should be able to get this one up and running in time. Maybe try and make a sales with it. And also try to find a car that's relatively close, so we don't have to take the truck. We can just run towards it and then buy it and drive it back. That also happens sometimes. Sometimes you can find a car right across from the shop. You don't have to bring in the big car and tow it. You can, if it's drivable, you can just get straight into it and drive it back. Which is good, of course. Not on 1.5 hours, but still, wow, yes, doing morning stuff. Yeah, well, that's important, so don't worry about it. But we're happy to have you on now. Hope you're good. And got all your morning stuff done. Alrighty. Well, I think this is a nice looking red car. Before we leave, let's scan it to see if there's any holes in the exhaust, because we might have to fix that. 2 holes in the exhaust, okay. Well, that's something to fix. Let's put some spray on it, see if we can find those holes. Oh, yep, there's a hole. And then let's go like this. There's the other one. Alright, they're fixed. That should bring in some... No, not repair. I wanted to dry. Quite the small, feisty car. Really accelerates and brakes quite quickly. Alright, picture number 1. A picture number 2, and then we have everything. So how is the family here at Evan? How's Puppy? Alright, let's see. Car shop, your ads. Add an advertisement. That one. Alright, we should have gotten this for free since it was just a thing. And it is now worth 2,200. So if we try to sell it for... Yeah, that's a bit overdoing it. I was afraid of that. 2,500. Yeah, I think we can do that. Now, let's straight away try to find another car. Hopefully one that is pretty close. No, this one is far off. I just want a bad car. Oh, that's also quite far. We can do that later on, but for now I just want a car that's really close so we can run towards it. Alright, schedule a meeting. This car is in poor condition. I'm opening the shop quickly. And this is 250 meters away. I will run towards it. We can also run through town, so you can just go about your business running towards something, which is good. Everyone is good, thanks. Puppy is her chaotic self, lol. Oh, well, you know, that's nice. Away from the keyboard, okay, fire. That's good streaming speed. That's good to know, Rodok. That's good to know. I mean, that's always a concern for me. Like, if our game's still fun to watch, is it nice to watch, and does things go fast enough? So that's good to know. I like that kind of input. Alright, this car is worth 3,849. It has no exhaust holes, but we can still patch it up. Let's talk to the guy. I'm offering you 2,750 for it. 3,400.
No, cat.
Well, you know, let's do 3,000. Let's see. 3,300. Okay.
I don't know.
Alright, we'll accept.
Okay.
We'll accept. There we go.
Okay. Good.
Whoa, let's just drive this baby home. See, this is way faster than now trying to hook up the car and then having to deal with all of that. Just drive this one straight home. Here's the shop. Let's hit the brakes. And get it straight into the washing street. Alright, there we are. We can now wait for a customer to come in. If a customer comes in, we'll get a notify, and otherwise we'll just work on the car. So that should be good. And then tomorrow, if we make 1 or 2 sales, we can do some unlocks. Or upgrades, as I think I should call them. Which will be really good. Now, as you can see, I think this is the 6th or the 7th car that we have to do already before we get a serious upgrade. So yeah, you have to do some grindy work, but it's still fun. I mean, it's not too bad. And then at some point we get the better tools and more better tools and more better tools. And then at some point we get the employees. So you don't have to do this all the time. And I guess if you're into cars and doing all of this, this is fun. I don't really mind doing this repetitively. It's not like it's too boring or something. You're still working on a car, you're making it look different, it's fun. So yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, let's get this one in here. Start working on the standing and stuff. As you can see, you can even do this relatively fast. And of course, I need to keep my eyes on the chat. If you have questions or suggestions, let me know. And let me know if you want me to continue this next time, so that we can see how it goes with better tools. Maybe reach the employee status. I mean, no, we're not ending this right now, so don't worry about that. But you want to see another stream with this, let me know. So that we can explore more of the game. I hope Cooper's okay and doesn't have a too bad headache. I know that he was interested in this game and he was wanting to watch this stream, so I hope nothing bad or something came up. But I know we had some bad headaches lately and even been to hospital for them, so hope it's nothing really bad. I do miss him now. Right. Let's keep going. Make sure that we clean the whole place up. Oh, we have a customer waiting. Maybe we can sell the car. If we get really lucky. We then know how much we need to upgrade, I don't know, the workstation or maybe the car wash or something. We'll see. Talk. Yeah, that's not enough money. Bye. Let's keep sanding now that we can. There was still another customer inbound, so there's still a chance we can sell the car. Oh wow, it's even rusty underneath here. We have to do a big thorough job. Now there's a lot of things you can do at some point. So we can buy kits to replace these wearing off license plates and stuff. So those are all things that you can renew that will probably add some form of value to the car in which you can make more money out of it. So there's plenty of stuff to be done. Might be interesting, another stream. Yeah, I don't think we should do too many because like 4 streams with this might be a bit overdoing it. But I think we can pull off another one if we can really get into the whole employee thing and stuff. Might have to... I could think about maybe progressing a bit in the game off stream. Just doing some extra cars so we get to a level where we can actually get like nice upgrades and employees and stuff. So that I don't do upgrades and stuff yet. I'll save those for the stream. I just do like 10 more cars off stream so that we get a bit of money and make sure that we end up at the point where we can do the upgrades and stuff. I might consider that because I think that will add a bit to the speed of things. But yeah, I think we can at least do one more. I know some of the upgrades will actually make the place look a lot better, which is pretty nice and pretty cool. And of course, I mean, with nice company and stuff, sometimes it doesn't even matter what we play. It is just fun. As long as we can talk and have a good laugh and have good talks with each other. Ah, you also saw somebody else play it. Yeah, it's a fun game, Laura. I really enjoy it. I guess the whole part where, of course, where you make money and you be a successful business owner is attractive because, you know, I'm not that in real life. So having the idea that I can actually run a business and stuff is always nice. And making money is too, so could be part of the fun. Does that look similar to MK3 Ford Escort? I don't know. I think in Dutch, I don't know what type of car this would be. Roadhog. How would you call this car in Dutch? What type of car would this be? Would it be like an old Volvo or something? I don't know. Not the car expert, so don't ask me. Alright, looks like we did most of the car. But it is not telling us... Oh yeah, we can hit the X button and then we can see... Oh yeah, we forgot to do this part. Hee hee, my mistake. There we are. Alright, let's do the last sanding bit. It is now really nighttime, so there will be no other customers coming in. So we have to wait until tomorrow to make the sales. But at least we can then sell 2 cars and I can probably pick up another one this night and fix it up. And then by selling all those cars... we might have a very good chance at not only unlocking the next stage, but also having the money to actually buy the next stage. So I'll probably work through the whole night now. Make sure that we fix up as many cars as we can. And sell them to make a good profit. Get all the money that we need. There we are. Moving up to the front of the vehicle now. Yes. All right. Oh, wow. I thought we had done all these parts, but apparently we still have quite a few parts to hit with this. Wow, I didn't know that. Probably went a bit too fast with the sanding paper, which is usually good enough, but not today. Although we are almost ready. I like the tedium of fixing up each vehicle, but I'm a little weird. No, I like that too. Actually, when we upgrade the workshop and such, you get more and more options to actually fix up a car. And I really enjoy making a car 100% again. It's just so much fun to do that. It's quite the works. And it is a bit tedious and stuff, but I kind of like doing that because, you know, it's fun to put a perfect product back on the road. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but it's just how I feel about it. So I thought I already did these parts. Okay. Oh well, let's go painting. This is another white car, so I'm going to highlight everything so that I can actually see what I need to paint. There we go. Thanks, John, for letting me know this, because this is very helpful. I didn't really know this. I'll read the chat soon, but I have to fix up the car first. Work comes first. Because that makes me money. And we need to get the unlocks ready. Alright. Although I could probably read the chat soon. The world is unique. Yeah, the world is unique. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not weird. It's unique. I mean, it's nice that a lot of people are unique, or everybody is unique, and that we all love different things. It's not weird. It's just you're different than somebody else, which is great. We should cherish our differences and not fight over them. My boss had one of them, and I was electric everything and a faster than a 2-liter BMW equivalent. Okay. I have no clue about cars and names and stuff like that. So yeah. When somebody tells me they have a BMW whatever, then you get a whole lot of numbers and stuff. I have no clue what car that is. So, alright, this is good. Let's see. So this car's fixed up now. Let's take a picture. There we go. And there we go. Now, let's switch over to the odometer. So we have to reset some of the mileage here, but to reset the mileage, hold space or hold the left mouse button on the red knob. Be careful, if you try to reset too large a value, the mechanism will start to resist. Watch the indicator on the screen. If you go too far, the odometer will lock and the mileage will return to the original value, and we will no longer be able to reset it for this vehicle. So we can try to work a bit with this, but not too much. So what I like to do is go not to the last number, because those are usually too hard to change. We're going to the second last number. And now we're going to try and dial it down until this gets really into the red. Because yeah, then we have a problem. But we already got off quite a few kilometers, which is making this car worth more money. So that's good. Let's now put it up. And then we'll see. Let's put it up. Your ads, new advertisement. Don't tell anybody I changed the mileage on the car, by the way, because of course that's not allowed. Hey, welcome back, Donnie, at home. Waiting on a cold beer. Alright, well, you know, enjoy your cold beer then. This car is now worth almost 6,000, so let's do 6,500. That's a bit overdoing it. I think on the recent updates they changed this a bit, because there were ways to make a lot more money out of the car. I think they numbed this a bit. Because when I played this, I could sometimes get like 2,000 or 3,000 extra on the car and still get a good chance of selling it. But maybe our reputation has to do a bit with that too. I don't know. Alright, let's post this one. We have 2 cars up for sale now. Try and find another one. Preferably one that is relatively close to us. This is really close. It's only 1,900. And it's drivable. So yeah, let's schedule a meeting. Let's go quickly pick up this car. It is only 150 meters out. So I hope your work was nice, Donnie. That you can now sit back and relax. How is Joanne? I don't even know how to drive, but I still like games like this. As long as it's not more realistic driving like the game Pacific Drive, I'm okay with it. Alright, nice, nice. Well, you know, I do know how to drive, but this is still fun. Alright, let's scan the car. Let's see what this is actually worth. This is worth 2,100. And let's talk. I don't know, let's do 1,500? 1,700. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's bring this car home. It looks like it's already pretty clean, so we don't have to do a lot with that.
Kid, almost forgot to tell you. There's an app on your PC for paying the bills. I might be the owner, but right now, you're the one taking care of things just fine. Oh, and while you're at it, don't forget about your old pal Sam, huh?
I got so distracted that I missed this place. But yeah, we have to pay the bills. So if we park this out here and it's already washed, see, nothing happens. So all we have to do now is make sure that we do some work on this. But we also have to pay the bills now. So let's get into our office and to the computer and pay our bills. There we are. Let's go to the bank and payments. We have to pay the energy bill, the water bill, and Sam's cut of all that we do. Well, let's pay. There we go. We've paid the guy. So that's nice. And let's get to work on this car so that we soon can make extra money. Alright. This is kind of helpful in spotting where the rust is, because in the dark it works pretty lousy. Now, we're getting very close to the 2-hour stream mark, but I think I'm going to put in some extra time today. I mean, Dolly did some overtime, so why shouldn't I do some overtime as well? So, might be that we will be streaming a bit longer, if you're all okay with that. Back in a Swift. Alright, alright. Said she should run back with it. Wow, is she getting beer from the store or just from the fridge? So, what are your plans for the weekend, Donnie? You have some time to put into your channel and do some streaming and stuff, or other things planned, or is it too hot to do any work? Alright, let's get all of this sanded. I think we should already be getting pretty close. Yep, there we are. Alright. Everything that we had to do, we did. Let's put the spotter on, the putty on. I always... It's the spatula and the putty. I always get those mixed up. In Dutch we call it not a spatula, we call it een spatel. Of een plamuurmes. That's how we call it. Spatel or plamuurmes. And I don't know what actually would be the Dutch word for putty. But I don't know. It'll probably be called plamuur. So yeah, I always get those words mixed up. So this is like a kind of purple car? Who would like a purple car, people in chat? Who would actually want a purple car? I mean, we have a red car right now. I'm not sure if I want to actually would have to drive a purple car. Plamuur. Ah, yeah, plamuur. Alright, well, you know. Call it putty here, or putty, or whatever you pronounce it. All good with me. Let's just patch this car up and make sure that we can make some money. Purple is very 80s, I think. I don't know. Is it? Cool. I was born in the 80s, so maybe I should get a purple car then. Though I don't think I'm in my midlife crisis yet, so I should probably not start to think about weird stuff in my life. It's a bit too early for that. I think I already did these parts, didn't I? This side? Looks like it. I don't know. So then the question is, which parts did I miss? It says I'm almost done with this, but not completely. Usually you miss some of the down parts. Ah, yeah, see, there it was. Alright, let's start spraying the car. Make this some nice purple again. And there we go. Yes. Well, you know. Nice purple ain't ugly, but I don't know if this is nice purple. Hey, welcome back, Vladimir. Nice to see you here again. Hope all is well. Hello, Trouble. Good morning to you. How are you today? It was really nice to see you and a Body Shot stream again in my morning, which I guess was your night or your evening. So, very cool. You have more streams planned this weekend? Our bodyworkers all epoxy resin suspended polyester dust. Ah, and now I should have a clue on what it actually is, I guess, but I have no clue. I don't know about that. Alright, this is ready. Let's put this one on the parking lot. Take some pictures. Oh, first we have to change the mileage, of course. Alright, let's see. Ooh. We already got off 50,000 kilometers. Alright. Well, you know. We dialed back quite a few miles on this one. Don't let anybody know, but, you know, there'll be some nice extra money. Don't tell anybody, Donnie. Don't tell anybody. Well, I think 50,000 kilometers should make some extra money for this car. Your ads. A new advertisement. Oh, yes, we're going to put this car up for sale. We bought it, and now we're selling it 3,250, I guess. So that's already a bit too much, I guess. 3,000 then. Yeah, that should do the trick. Post it. All right. Well, that should make us a tiny bit of money. Always owned by an old lady. Yeah, that's the thing. Now, we have 11,000. And I think if we get a more expensive car, we can also make a bit more money. But this is just slightly too expensive now. 4,300. That's probably 4,600. So this is a nice car, but it's pretty far out. So we'll have to get there with the driving. But yeah, let's do that. Let's try and fetch that car. Where did I park mine? Right here. So that we have a new car to work on in the mornings that hopefully get us some good money. I think there's a percentage profit on these cars. So the more expensive it is, the higher percentage we can, or the more money we can actually make when fetching it up. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Gamer Mama. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? Alright, good to hear, Trouble. Some more streams coming up. So, people, if you're into some 7 Days to Die and you enjoy some great streamers, make sure to visit Trouble's channel and have some fun in chat while they're playing some 7 Days to Die. They're pretty good at that, so it'll be a lot of fun and nice chats. So how are you, Gamer Mama? Are you in your holiday house? This is... Oh, the car is rolling. Look at that. The car is rolling on its own. It wasn't stationary. Cool. Not your car. I know. Let's scan it. Let's see. One careful driver, but the 5 afterward helped. Apparently that putty is just known as Autoband in the Netherlands. Well, Autoband is a car tire, so I don't know. Let's see. This is worth 5,500. Okay. Let's see how much we... Ooh, it's already almost 100 under that. Let's go with 3,750. 4,000.
Stop. Car.
All right, deal. Deal. 4,000. That's a
Woohoo!
good. That's good. Now we have to pick up the car. No, other way around. Yep. There we go. Yep, there we are. Nice. I like it that you don't have to do it precise. That's good. I'm good. My living room is empty. Now ripping the floor out before the concrete can get in. Ah, nice. So you're very busy at home now then. Alright, cool. Hello, Umbrella Corporation. Nice to see you. How are you today? Hope all is well. Thanks for visiting. Right, we have to be careful when overtaking, especially when we hit the grass, because the car gets shaky and it might just get completely out of control, but hopefully nothing too bad. I even clickbaited the last night video calling it body shot cam. Ah, it wasn't actually body shots cam. I had the idea already, but didn't know for sure. Well, no worries. It was a lot of fun, so don't worry about it. Alright, almost home now. We can take care of this car. It is also 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. So soon enough, we can start to sell some stuff. Alright, here we are. All good here, just cleaning up zombies. Oh really, what you're playing then? Some 7 Days to Die? But very nice. I hope you enjoy that. I mean, I'm not really the zombie type. Way too much of a scary guy for that. But hey, if you enjoy it, that's very good. Alright, look at how dirty this car is. So let's start by cleaning it. There we go. Another thing I have to check is if we already put up the open sign in the shop. Because then as soon as we... Yeah, it's still open. Okay, good. Because then as soon as it's 7, customers can come in, which will be very handy. Alright, let's work on this car. Let's clean it up. Then make sure we get the rust out and try and make some good money on it. I think we can already make some good money on it. Because we already had bought it quite a bit below value, so that's already nice. Ah, yeah, thanks for posting that link to their channel, KevBot. That's amazing. So yeah, go check out Trouble in Body Shot if you're into 7 Days to Die and a lot of fun with 2 fun streamers. Yeah, you can respray the car a different color. Not yet, Donnie. As soon as we unlock the paint place, then we can. So at some point you can do that, just not right now. The game really lets you do this step by step. So right now we're just we just have a few steps, like we can wash the car and then we have to get rid of it with the water. Later on you will also be able to do stuff like applying wax and applying polish and stuff like that. So step by step you get further into the game. Right now all we can also do is work on the exhaust by fetching a few holes and such like that. When we upgrade the workshop we can actually take off a lot of parts and change them or replace them with new parts and stuff like that. So there's still a lot to come and it is a lot of fun. But one step at a time, and we're not there yet. Alright, this car is cleaned up now. Let's work on the bodywork. Replaying some Resident Evil games. Ah, well, you know, I'm not really one for the zombie games. That is, at least for playing them. The only zombie game I played was, what was it called again? I don't know what it's called again. It's where you had to build like a base. But you didn't really see the zombies, only from far above. It's just that the name is not popping into my head right now. But like first-person zombie and stuff, that's really not my thing. Infection Free Zone, that's the name. That's the only zombie game I ever played. So yeah, that's not really my cup of tea. But hey, it's if you enjoy it, very nice. That's why we're all different and we can all have different interests. That's pretty cool. And very nice of you to visit. What more is there? Oh, there's no bad spots here. Looks like we got most of it. Did I miss something here then? Oh, there's a little bit up here. Nothing too bad, but it is a little bit, so... That's still not all. Let's press the X. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit down here. And there's some right here. I like that it lights up everything. Oh, and we missed a few spots apparently. Now, luckily you don't have to really do everything. At some point the game will tell you it's enough. See, now it's enough. That's good. Yeah, you have a flashlight, so especially during the night time, it's very handy to turn that on. Otherwise, it can be really hard to spot stuff. Like if I turn it off now, this is what you see. So it's really nice that you can put it on. And of course, you have the help button. So if you press the X, it will highlight all the parts that you still have to do. Now, on a green car, it's usually relatively easy to see which parts you still have to do. But especially on the white car, since both the putty and if you put on the paint, it's all white, it can be really hard to spot. But then when you press the X, it will highlight it in orange. So, yeah, that works. They are actually not zombies. They are drawers or cadavers. Oh, really? Well, I know nothing about that. And I'm going to not up my knowledge about that topic, I guess. I think that's a topic that I'm pretty good on being ignorant about it. Alright, looks like we should have gotten most on. So... why can't I paint this yet? Let's press the X. Let's see. What did I miss? Small area here, small area here. Oh, we missed the whole bottom top here. Yeah, my mistake. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's sand it. After we put the putty on. And then we can continue with the painting. Then we have a full parking lot, so it can be time for some sales. Now, it's almost 7 in the morning as well in the game, so we can start to receive customers soon. Can I hire you to plaster my extension? I think you can. The thing is, you won't be getting any insurance. You won't be getting any guarantees on it. And I have pretty high rates. But it does not say anything about the quality of my work, so basically you'll probably end up with a very bad job and I end up very rich. So I would probably not hire me as a plaster. Yeah, that won't be good. I have absolutely no experience with doing a plaster job, so you better not hire me. Right, we still have to do some of the edges here apparently. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's spray paint it. There we go. And now we have to keep our eyes open for the sound of a... oh, we have to keep our eyes open. We have to keep our ears open for the sound of a customer coming in. Or we have to keep our eyes open to spot them. Would be pretty cool if you can hear with your eyes, but... I don't know, maybe there's an animal that can actually hear with their eyes as well, but yeah, it would be pretty special. Yeah, we have a customer waiting. Alright, let's see if we can sell a car. Master Craftsman, yeah, no. No, you're not paying me enough. So I'm not selling the car to you. Right, I'll check the chat soon, people. I just have to finish this masterful, craftful paint job. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I can do some stuff with my hands, and I'm not really terrible at everything, but I'm not a craftsman or something. Could probably be way better up hiring Kath or something to do some of the handiwork in the house, because she's way more handy with that kind of stuff. Fiat translates, it will be done with. Oh, really? Should we still work on this? Yes, I think so.
No.
No. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky. Okay. Well, that guy didn't want to buy, but she wants to talk to me. 3,000 agreed. Alright, bye. New upgrades available and new cars unlocked. Yes. Alright, let's take pictures from this one so that we can put those into the computer and then also do the upgrades. There we go. We have everything set up that we have to. Let's get to the computer. Missed a spot on the front fender. Well, as soon as the game tells you that you've done everything, it will fill in the stuff that you still missed. So that should all be good by now. Could also be the lighting. The lighting in the game is not always that good. Alright, how if we do this? Yeah, that should be okay. They really did make a change to this, because you could make a lot more money than this. So they made changes to not get you rich that quickly, I guess. Let's check the upgrades though. We can upgrade the car wash and the body workshop. This will cost me 15,000. Ouch, we don't have that yet. This one will cost me 10,000. We will get a standalone workstation and new electrical tools. Alright, let's do that. I want to see
I see
that.
you're on the skids, kid. Well, business is like that sometimes. What can you do? Actually, what can you do? Just take a bank loan. Juicy greens straight to your pocket. And you can worry about paying it off later.
No lady. Nope. See, it can be hard to sell the cars, but just leave them standing. There will be people coming in that actually buy it. But yeah, we are a little bit of low on money. We only have 900, but now we have a full workshop here. And some better tools. So we now have a grinder that we can use to get the dust away. We have an oscillating polisher for the sanding that we have to do after we put the putty on. We still have to get the spatula for the putty though, so that's still the same job. But this is faster, and we have a bigger paint gun. Where is the actual paint gun? I don't see it right now, but we have a... Oh, here it is. We have a bigger paint pistol now, so that goes faster too. So we did get some better tools. And if we get the money to upgrade the washing area, we will be good with that too, because then we can do some extra jobs there as well. So we'll get there. Nope, this is not enough money, sir. Bye-bye. Like the electrical chair, no. Besides the zombie games, I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Spray Paint Simulator as well. Oh, Spray Paint Simulator. Nice. You have to, like, go to bridges and stuff and spray paint on it, or how does that work? You have to do like buildings and stuff. Is this a full release or early access? You have to check on the Steam, but I believe this is version 1.0, as far as I know. But they are still very heavy on the development though of the game, so that will there will be a lot more coming. Yeah, we're not selling it for that low price. Come on, people, give me a good price. Don't want these bad stuff. I want good stuff. Yeah, you don't say that, Roadhog. I was playing Spray Paint Simulator via cloud gaming, but got stuck on the bridge. Took hours and couldn't finish in one go, but it doesn't let you save midway, so I restarted 3 times. Oh, wow. Alright, so we have ads up that will lead us to 8,000, 14,000, 16,500 in cash. So if we sell all the cars, we would actually have quite a bit of money. We can buy some new cars that we can work on. We just have to make sure that we sell the cars now. So this is why you have to keep some good money in the bank. Normally, I would have done this upgrade a little bit later, because then we could have bought a few cars that we could still work on while we wait to sell these. Of course, now I wanted to showcase this. This is still part of the workshop, and now we have this area opened up as a workshop area too. This is where we now remove the rust and stuff. We do that no longer here. And once we upgrade this here, this is where you change parts on the cars. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, now we have to wait a bit until we actually sell a car before we can buy a new one. Because there won't be cars just worth $900 out there on the streets that we can buy. So, well, we'll get there. I'm currently on the bridge. Oh, you're doing that one. Nice. Ooh, the beer has arrived. Very good, Roadhog. Very good. Hope you enjoy that. And yeah, I can see 19 people watching. Thank you so much for being here. It is much appreciated. Hope you have a great time. If you haven't done so and want to help out the channel to grow a little bit, please hit the little like button. It does really make a difference. Alright, we sold another car. Oh wow, she's happy with that.
Woo!
Well, we have some money now, 3,400. So we can probably go check if we can get another car to fetch up. Let's see. I want one in poor condition, please. That is worth less than that. And it's pretty close. Where's this one? Yeah, this one is far off. This one is far off. 3,000. That should be pretty good. It's not too far out. You know what? Let's make an appointment with this one. There's a customer. Let's talk through that one first, and then we'll get that other car. Ah, good. So now we have even more money. Very nice. That one bought the car. Now just getting out of there, picking up the other car, and then we'll be home. Hello, Tobias Preston, or Tobias. Correct me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. In Dutch we would say Tobias, but maybe in another language you'd say Tobias. Anyone know how I can fix the game not launching right? I open the game, I just get a black screen after 20 seconds, it says the game crashed. Oh, sad to hear that. Did you get the game via Steam? Let's see, this is an automatic car worth 3,000. Alright, let's try and buy it. 3,000. Well, then I offer 2,000. 2,300. Alright, well, you know what? Let's do 2,250. Alright, we'll get it for that price. That's good. Let's go a bit like this, then drive backwards. Whoops, wrong way. Oh man, I'm so bad with cars. Oh, oh dear. Please don't look at this, people. Yay, it's on. Let's go, let's go. Don't look at this. Yeah, via Steam. If you go to your Steam library, there should be a way. If you right-click the game, you should have the option to check the integrity of game files. That could help you out. If some game files are corrupted, that should find it, and then you can also fix it. That's a first step. I believe there's also an option where you can start a game basically in save mode, which will be way less demanding for your system if you do that, and then you can maybe change the settings. Could be a setting thing, that the game standard settings are a bit too high for your system and that it just crashes then. You could try that, but other than that, I wouldn't really know how to help you out. Maybe Roadhog has some ideas, but you can start by checking the game files in the Steam. Checking the integrity. Love my ass off, Pat's buying a wheelie bin. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm so bad at driving. No deers in this game. Nope. Would have to reverse a tailor on a bicycle. Yeah. I should probably just park the car in such a way that I can drive it on the little dolly and not having to do it differently. Alright, this is now the wrong place. I'm now used to parking in here, of course. But we now have to park in here if we want to get the rust off, so let's do that. And now we get a grinder, which is faster. I like this. There we go. So, no fun intended, but yes, in the beginning the game can be a little bit of a grind, where you have to do everything by hand. But as you can see now with the grinder, look at how fast we can get the rust off. So it gets better. See, I mean, this is way faster. We have a customer waiting though, so I should go out and check that customer. And then we should see how that goes. But how are you, Tobias? Yeah, I've tried it, but it did not work. I've messaged to dev, but every other Steam game has worked great, so I'm hoping to find some way to get to work. Well, I know that there is an update that came out like 2 hours ago, right before I started streaming. So maybe you have to do that update. Did you update the game also? But I can't even get into the game. It crashes before it launches. Yeah, that's very painful when that happens. I guess the best thing to do is to... I guess you also already tried to just remove the game from your hard drive and then restart your computer and then reinstall it. That probably didn't fix it, but I'm still handing it out to you. And other than that, just file a bug report and hopefully they can fix that. Oh, we have a customer waiting. I think we can finish the work here though, and then see how this goes. And then visit the customer. But yeah, I really love the grinder in this game, because this is making it all a lot faster. See, there we are. It's now all ready. Let's go to the customer. Alright, he took it for 7,700. I think the game just adds a new vehicle. I know, but I could make way higher profits on the cars, even this morning when I played for a bit. So I think they made some adjustments to it, because it was way easier to... Like, I would buy a car for 2,100, fix it up to like 4,500, and then I could easily ask up to 5,500, sometimes even 6,000, and still get the green bar, and I would still sell it. And apparently that's no longer possible at this point, at least not right now. So I would say that they made some changes to it. Could well be that they didn't report those, of course, because it's just balancing and they don't probably want to put it out there. But I think they made changes to it, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to dive into that a little bit more, but I'll do that off stream. Alright, here we go. Putting on the putty with the spatula. Yeah, I got it correct this time. Yeah, you also reinstalled it already. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think we have a fix for you now. Just report it, and then hopefully they can do that. I'll tune in later on. See ya. All right, bye bye. Thanks so much for popping in. Sorry we couldn't help you. All right, now you soon get to see the oscillator as well, which is the big sanding machine. Which is also really nice, because that also makes things go a lot faster. And we do have the 15,000 required now to upgrade the washer. But yeah, we need to make some more money before we do that. Alright, here we are. See, this is the nice oscillator sanding machine, which is perfect. Goes a lot faster. And now it's not so much a grind anymore to do all of this. Alrighty, there we are. Spot there that I missed. Is that all, or did I miss some extra spots? Oh, I probably... Yep, there we go. Let's paint. Now you also get to see the new paint gun, which is also really nice and good. Especially if you stand a bit further out. You can see it has a much larger spraying area. I'm spraying above the tail light. Well, right now I'm spraying this whole bumper here. So that's really good. It really helps you to speed the whole process up. So it's nice. And we got to this point already in a 2.5 hour stream. So it doesn't take too long to actually get some upgrades and get some good jobs going. So question for all of you. If I stream this another time, you want me to just save up when this stream is done and start right there again? Or should I just fix up a handful of cars and sell them? Not do any upgrades yet, but just save up some money. So that we can then do some more upgrades and I can show what they actually bring and how you can use those. And we don't have to do just all the grindy parts on the stream all the time. Just let me know your honest opinion. It's all fine. If you all want to see this and you don't want to miss a single second of it, then we'll do that on stream. That's fine. But if you're like, well, you know, you can fix up a few cars, just don't do any upgrades, and then we can watch that later on, that's fine with me too. So just let me know. Oh, we can still dial back a bit on the kilometers, I think. Alright, 40,000 kilometers off, 50,000 kilometers off. Yeah, that might be overdoing it a bit. Alright, well, you know, 50,000 kilometers less. That should make me extra money. I'm fine either way, depends how far you take it. If you go too far, we won't know what happened. Well, that's what I mean. I'm not going to do anything else than just buying a few cars, fetching them up and selling them. I will not do any upgrades. I will not do anything that we can't do right now. I will just accumulate money so that I can then show all the upgrades that are still, or a few of the extra upgrades that are coming up. But I already see that you all enjoyed this, the way we do this. So I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to watch everything together. Me playing, you all watching and chatting. That should be good. All right, this car is now worth almost 5,000. See, I can only make 600 profit. Oh well, it's fine. It is fine. And it's now up for sale, so we can buy another car. Let's go find another car in poor condition. And hopefully a bit close. Ooh, this is expensive, but that might mean that we can do a very good job on it. Is it close? Yes, it's not too far out. It's a sedan. There's not a lot of mileage. It's drivable, so I think fetching this one up will be very, very nice. I'm not going to take the car because parking the car backwards and getting the other car on the dolly takes longer than me just running towards it and picking this car up. It's drivable, so that should be good. It's a good stream game. It's a good game because it's always plenty to do. That's true. That's true. And I think, as like we are doing right now, we make enough progress during a stream. Oh, we have a customer waiting. Well, I'll be back shortly. Just a second as I go get this car. And I really want to get up to where we can buy that tow truck. That'll be so cool. But that's going to take me a lot of money. Alright, let's see how much this car is actually worth. Because it's listed for 11,000. But it's worth 14,500. Oh. It's listed for 12,000. Let's try and get it for 11,000. Look at this. I accept. 11.5. That's already 3,000.
Good, good, good.
That we can make if we just put it up for sale right now. And if we clean it up and fetch it up, we could make even more money. I like it. Cheers for the stream. You're welcome, Trouble. Have a lot of fun adulting and have a great time with your stream. I don't know if I can make it. Could be that I'm either fast asleep or just waking up tomorrow morning. Then I'll drop in for a bit. But have a great time. I'll drop a link in. Yeah, you do that. You drop a link in the Discord so everybody can find your stream. And thanks so much for visiting. Much appreciated. Alright, so here we go. Luckily, as far as I know, there is no reputation damage if we don't talk to a customer while he's waiting. So that should be good. Let's now really clean this car up. And then I guess this might be the last car we do today. And save some for another stream. We only need another 130 points for a new upgrade because we get a higher reputation, so that's nice. Alright, there it is. Let's rinse it off. Get it all cleaned up. Standing too far doesn't work, so we have to get a bit closer. There we are, cleaning up this car. I think it's a nice car. Alright, oh, we have a customer waiting. Let's not have the customer waiting. Hello. No, you don't want to pay full price, so you're not getting the car. Fairy tale receipt. Half of Cipollino, 1/3 of Colobok, leg of Nif Nif Nuff Nuff or Nuff Nuff grind together. Add seasoning, stir well. Oh wow. Oh dear. Mr. Bias, but all the same. Yeah, well, he's already left, I believe, so. Alright, here we are. Let's fix her up, because I think we can make some decent money on this one. I actually kind of want to see how much money we can make. It's already 4 o'clock though, so I don't think we can sell this one before the end of the day. Although this is going pretty fast, so who knows. A lot of rust on these cars nowadays though. Don't know how... Oh, we're already done. There we go. Oh, and we have a customer waiting. Oh. Let's not keep the customer waiting too long, so we'll apply some putty. And then we will go talk to the customer. Alright. That's the wrong way. Let's go this way. My temporary setup is posted on Discord. Oh, cool. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Oh, you're not buying full price, sir, so don't bother me. Very nice. So will you be home all weekend then? Or are you also going to your holiday house then, Gamer Mama? I'm going to press the X now because it's really hard to see in the white where all the spots are. So this is better. Right, here we go. If all goes as planned, tomorrow I'll be joining a stream hosted by Kaizen. I'll drop my link in the Discord if I'm streaming. Nice, Sheriff. Nice. What you'll be playing? Alright, let's get this up. Let's get this up. And then we go to the customer. And then we sand the car and put it up for sale. Really want to see what price we can get on this car. That should be very good. Repo, what's that? Alright, he pays full price. Yay! Another 100 reputation added. Could be that if we sell this one, we get all the reputation we need for another upgrade. So we just have to get money then. Oh, that's nice. Alright, I have to make sure that we can apply the machine to the car. And then we can really sand it. Well, you know, this is going pretty fast. Alright, we can now paint it, and then we have this car done. Check the chat soon. We'll just finish this paint job, so that I have time to focus on the chat. Maybe not when I'm driving the car, but... it'll be fine. I like it that the sound is really directional. So now I hear this in my left ear because it's standing right there. And when you're on the other side, you barely hear it and stuff. So I like that. Like if we step away from the machine, the sounds actually get lower. So I really like that. They thought of that really well. That's a cool feature. Those are things that really add a bit to this game. Alright, it is now fixed up. Let's check how much it's worth now. 17,000. Wow, but it still has 2 exhaust holes. So let's see if we can fix that. Let's get it into the repair spot. Luckily it's on the way to the exit, so... Yep, let's stop. Let's go fix the exhaust holes. We can find them. And yes, then I... Oh, yeah, found one. Then I will really read the chat. Let's see. Anything up here? No. So, it's probably here. Yep, there it is. Alright, fixed. Very good. Let's check. Did it increase in value? It should have. 17,500. Alright. Well, there we go. Alright, let me take a look at chat. I love Repo. It's hilarious. Not played it, but it looks fun. Be Emerg also. Oh, I don't know about that. It's an hilarious horror style game. Not gory, but a lot of jump scare stuff. Ah, okay, so... Oh, no, I don't know. It will be 1.5 hours from now, but tomorrow, so you have a sense of stream. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, you know, I'll try and see if we can visit that. That should be fun. And let's get in here. Let's see for how much we can now sell this car. Should be interesting. It is now worth 18,000. Can we do 20? Oh yeah. Alright, well that's at least like 1,500 extra. Let's post the ad. Let's see how this fares. But if we go take a look at it now... Don't buy it yet, lady. I'm going to check it out first. We bought it for 11,000. So if we sell this for 20,000, we do make a good profit. So I like that. I like that about it. That's good. I decided to try out this game. Alright, Akudo. Are you going to really buy it and then try it out? Or is there a demo that you can try? I believe it has a demo as well, where you can just play around a bit. Alright. That is the Arthur Daly of the Netherlands. Oh, I don't know who Arthur Daly is, but I'll accept. 15,900. We want 20,000 for it. Bye. Not gonna do that. Oh, just buying it. Nice, Akudo. Well, I hope I won't let you down and you just hate it when you play it, so... At least I didn't advise you to get it, so I guess I'm on the good side right now. Are you going to buy this, good sir? Because it's almost closing time, so you better buy it. I'll hold you responsible. You have to pay if I don't like it. Alright, but if you do like it, are you going to pay me something then? Just joking, of course. Just doing fine. Currently having Colin the Caterpillar. Oh, what's that? 15,000. No, good sir. I'm not going to sell this for 15,000. There's another customer coming in. Hopefully she buys it. I can already go and look for another car. And I've already found that the more expensive they are, the more money you can make off them. So I want to find an expensive one. But this seems to be the most expensive one, apparently. It's in poor condition and it's relatively close. But I'm not going to schedule the meeting yet. We'll just try to sell this one and then we'll probably end the stream. Nope, not selling it for that. But yeah, it's time. Oh, there's another customer coming in. Hopefully she can still buy it. If I like it, I will pay you compliments, of course. Ah, well, that's great payment. I would love that. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. 21 again, or first time around. Yeah, happy birthday, Fire Lion. Hope you have a great day. Let's see. Are you going to... Yes. And then... Nope. Also not buying it. Alright, bye. You don't want to pay up? Get lost. Alright, my dear people. It's has been a lot of fun. It has been over 2.5 hours. And this will be it for this evening in the stream. So I'm going to say thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun. It was great streaming this game, but it was even greater talking to you all in chat. I will be back on Sunday. I think it should be Sapiens if everybody's up for it. And if there's nobody around, then we might do this or something else. I don't know, but it will probably be Sapiens. So next week, it should be this game again, as we will explore the rest of how we can make this not so nice looking, well, let's just call it a shabby place. Let's turn this into a nice looking car dealership. That's at least the aim for now. I guess the store is open until 8 because they're still coming in. So if they make an offer, I will try and sell the car to them. But after that, we will really stop the game. But yeah, thanks a lot. If you want this game, just click the link in the description and you can find it on Steam and see what it costs and stuff. I believe it has a demo which you can try, so that could be a way to familiarize yourself with the game. And then I will be back soon. Are you going to buy it? No, you are not. And it's now almost 8, so we should close shop soon. You know what? I'm just going to do this. There we go. There we go. We are closed. This is it, people. Thanks a lot. See you soon. And don't forget to visit Trouble and Body Shop when they stream. And don't forget to visit Hiradev when she streams with Kaizen if it all comes together. And love to see you all soon. Thanks so much for the visit. Bye bye. Ta-ta. Have a great weekend. And talk to you later.